Welcome to our print competition, starting with small prints. Just want to remind you all that dues need to be paid. If you have not paid dues, you're not eligible for competition at this point. Unless you do get your dues paid, then you would be eligible retroactively.
Seven, 7, 8, total 22.
That's not right. Cast again.
Yeah. 7, 8, one of them is the participant, total 23. Seven, 7, 7, total 21. Seven, 8, one judge is the participant, total 23. Seven, 7, 8, total 22. Eight, 8, 8, total 24. Seven, 7, 7, total 21. Seven, 8, 8, total 23. Seven, 7, 8, total 22. Seven, 7, 8, total 22. Seven, 7, 7, total 21. Eight, 8, 8, total 24. 7, 7, 8, total 22. Seven, 6, 7, total 20. Seven, 7, judge as a participant, total 21. Seven, 8, judge as participant, total 23. Six, 7, 9, total 22. Eight, 8, 8, total 24. Six, 7, 7, total 20. Seven, 8, 8, total 23. Thank you, judges.
Okay, I hope that went well for everybody in the audience, and we are setting up now for, is this monochrome or? We are now going to do our color prints. So hang on while we prepare for that.
White, light.
Judd, keep the lights, please.
Seven, 7, 8, 22 total. Eight, 8, 8, 24 total. Seven, 8, participant 8, 23 total. Seven, 8, 8, 23 total. 7, 8, 8, 23 total. 7, 7, 7, 21 total. 6, 7, 6, 19 total. 7, 8, 8 total 23. 6, 7, 7 total 20. 7, 7, 8 total 22. 8 total 23. 6, 6, 7 total 19. 8, 8, 9 total 25. 7, 7, 7 total 21. 6, 6, 7 total 19. 7, 8, 8 total 23. 8, 8, 9 total 25. 7, 7, 8 total 22. 8, 9 participant 9 total 26. 7, 8, 9, total 24. 7, 7, 8, total 22. 7, 7, 7, total 21. 6, 7, 7, total 20. 7, 7, 8, total 22. 7, 7, 8, total 22. Thank you, judges.
And our judges for monochrome are Ed Paniqua, Ron Wilson, and Susan Willen. And we'll get started on that now.
Seven, 8, 8, total 23. 6, 7, 7, total 20. 7, 8, participant score of 8, total 23. 6, 6, 7, total 19. 7, 7, 7, total 21.
Ron, could you move just a little to the right? Do you have any room to do that? There you go.
6, 6, 6, total 18. 7, 7, 7, total 21. 6, 6, participant score 6, total 18. 6, 7, 8, total 21. 7, 7, 7, total 21. 6, 7, 7, total 20. 6, 6, participant score 6, total 18. 7, 7, 7, total 21. 6, 7, 7, total 20. 6, 7, 7, total 20. 6, 6, 7, total 19. 7, 7, 8, total 22. 6, 7, 7, total 20. 7, 7, 7, total 21. 7, 8, participant score of 8, total 23. 7, 7, participant score 7, total 21. 6, 7, 7, total score 20. 7, 7, 8, total score 22. 777. Total score 21.
This is small prints, and we're going to start out with honorable mention. First one is Swanee's Dog, Judd Plattenberg. Next, we have Petal Details by Kevin Morano, honorable mention. Do you want the score as well? Those are both 22s. Next, we have a score of 22, honorable mention, Karen Frischman, Red Sand Dunes of Nambia. Score of 22, honorable mention, The Things You See by Judd Plattenberg. Another honorable mention, score of 22, Karen Frischman, Shrike. Score of 22, honorable mention, On the Hunt, Kevin Morano. This is fourth place, score of 23. Title is Scarfs by Stephen Goldberg. This is also fourth place, score of 23. Pretty Puffball by Beth Larson. Score of 23, fourth place, Bill Welch, Baltimore Oriole. Another fourth place with a score of 23. This is Pipes in the Mill by Bill Woody. This is also fourth place with a score of 23. Nest Building by Beth Larson. Now we're moving up to first place with a score of 24. Tiptoe on the Zinnia by Dan Landis. Another first place for Dan Landis, score of 24 with Yellow Warbler Perched. And our last first place in the small prints with a score of 24, Bill Welch, Goldfinch.
Okay, and those are our small prints, and we are now going to color. Are we going to color, I believe? Here come the winners for color.
These are the color prints. Our first honorable mention is a score of 23, Pelican Crash Dive by Gary Cook. Our next honorable mention with a score of 23 is Zebra by Bob Hawkins. Our next honorable mention with a score of 23 is Dancers in the Alley by Bill Woody. Our next honorable mention with a score of 23, Kauai Lava Flow by Dan Landis. Our next honorable mention with a score of 23, Flamingo in the Theater by Bill Woody. Our last honorable mention with a score of 23, Always Look Up by Beth Larson. Moving on to fourth place with a score of 24, we have Spoonbill Gliding by Dan Landis. Our next fourth place with a score of 24, Flamingo Beauty by Beth Larson. Moving on to second place with a score of 25, we have Bald Eagle in Flight by Bill Welsh. Our next second place with a score of 25, Journal and Candle by Bob Hawkins. And we have our first place winner in color prints with a score of 26, North Window Arch number 1, Gary Cook.
Okay, a lot of amazing, color prints was just crazy competitive tonight. Just a lot of it. We'd had to have a 23 to get an honorable mention, is that right? This club is too hard. Now we're starting our monochrome winners.
First monochrome honorable mention with a score of 21 is Fishing Buddies by Bill Welch. Our next honorable mention, the score of 21, is Barcode Legs by Ron Wilson. Our next honorable mention with a score of 21 is Sitting Tall by Paul Bruce. Our next honorable mention with a score of 21 is Regensburg Church by Kevin Morano. is Dancing in Mallorca by Stephen Goldberg. Our next honorable mention with a score of 21 is Joshua Trees by Bob Hawkins. Our next honorable mention with a score of 21 is Wind in Perut, number 3 by Bill Woody. Our next honorable mention with a score of 21, The Haunted Frightened Trees by Bill Welch. Moving on to 4th place with a score of 22, Making a Big Splash by Karen Frischman. Our next 4th place with a score of 22, Ride 'em Cowboy by Paul Bruce. Moving on to 1st place with a score of 23, One Too Many by Susan Willen. Our next 1st place with a score of 23, we have Watering Hole by Ed Paniqua. Our next 1st place and our last 1st place, with a score of 23, we have Interchange by Dan Landis.
Okay. Thank you all. Now I believe Bill Woody is ready to do some commentary. And how's he going to do that? What mic is he going to use? We're going to have somebody, okay. So yeah.
This
Bill,
one,
you could be right on the microphone.
can you hear me if I stand back from it?
Hang on 1 minute.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear?
Go ahead and test it out later.
Okay, how about now? Can you hear
I
me?
think your levels are good.
Okay, good. I'll
Let
try.
us know out there if you can't hear.
There's not going to be too much of a critique tonight. If you recall the scores, we had scores of 22 and I think 23's all got honorable mentions. So this is going to be more a commentary. I really like this picture and I just put it up for that reason. This is one by Kevin and it is just a very simple picture, but it has a lot going on if you just study it. The arches in the background, the empty pews giving you that feeling of the empty church, and I just loved it. So enough of that. Megan in the Basement of Lincoln Rail by Judd. There was a question, Judd, whether there's too much at the top of this. That maybe we don't need everything up here to capture that hallway going down. And I find on my pictures of these long hallways, I often have to go back and crop them. Although I shoot them because I love the vision. So it is what it is. That's just a commentary. This is another one that probably lost total 3 points for the bird in the sky. That was a distraction. And Uh, I would have taken an eraser to it even, but great picture, great photograph. This one has a little bit of a feel of being in your face. The colors or the contrast are almost too red, maybe too saturated is the right thing that happened to this. It's also got some purple in the lower part of the image. But the real problem with this image is it doesn't feel comfortable. At least to me, that's the way I would say it. Go ahead. A very creative shot. All purple coming out of a black and white, I assume, or something near to a black and white. But it also is one that the color's in your face. Probably lost a few points for that. I liked it, however, because I like dancers. This one, for the people judging, thank you, Susan. For the people judging, the blacks are not black. This picture needs to have the blacks down in the absolute black. There's detail that's distracting from the image. And I think for a tabletop, like the first place print tonight, tabletops, for the most part, well, maybe not. This tabletop would look better if it were tack sharp all the way through, because these are all graphic instruments of the trade. So I'll leave it. It is not tack sharp at the back. It fades away, and the blacks aren't black enough. So I just like this delicate thing, very graphic thing, and I love the colors. I thought the white was cropped a bit of a strange place on the right, but I still felt like the picture came out balanced enough that, and the colors carried it, that it was a very good piece. Had to comment on this because I alone zoomed this pretty high, but not high enough to get a ribbon. I really liked it. I thought, although it's a picture of an insect, a praying mantis, it's a very graphic photograph. And I'm always impressed when people can do graphic things with living things. Go ahead. I picked this one to critique too, because this is the one that took me the longest to judge. I love the colors. I love the impact. I love the feel, but there's something contradictory in it, as it might be in a photojournalistic shot. We see the guy on the motorcycle, we got him. What's the other guy up to? What's he doing? And that is not clear in the picture. If it were, it may have scored better, but I felt like it left the viewer halfway through a step, okay? And anytime you do that with a viewer, you run the risk of leaving halfway through a point that could have been scored. Another nice picture, a great action shot of, I don't know, one of those fishing birds tossing something in the air. But it comes off not being as pretty as it might be. If you can change the color of the background, it won't feel quite so muddy. Okay, enough. A barrel racing picture, always a good entry. Well done, sharp. Everything's in the picture. I think the black background might somehow be distracting from this sort of shot, but I'll leave it go. And the last one is a picture of a fox. Terrible picture. Only got 21 points. In other categories, it would have gone home maybe with some points, but nice picture of a fox, but maybe you want to see more of it, particularly what's in the shadow area of this picture. With that, I'll quit. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
still, and I believe you have awards of merit. I should probably switch my microphone.
Somebody had it.
We are also going to have awards of merit for tonight. And who's our,
Gary said.
okay. Gary Cook will be presenting some awards of merit.
So I picked 4 kind of at random tonight. The quality was fabulous all throughout the evening. So thank you to everyone who entered. This is my first pick. I love the almost monochrome background and the way the colors of the car have been brought forward. It's nicely lit, nicely composed. I'd be happy to look at that all day. And this is by Ron Wilson. So this is my second choice for the awards of merit. This is a very interesting shot. It's one you really need to see up close. It didn't score well in the judging, but it's a beautifully lit, beautifully exposed shot. Has a very 1970s, 1960s feel to it, and very soft. I love the lighting, and that is by, oh dear, Bill Woody. Sorry, Bill. I love this shot. This is just beautiful. Very hard shot to take it, usually, to capture enough detail on the shadows there. But it's been very well lit, nicely composed. Perhaps some people are concerned about the distraction in the top corner. It doesn't do anything for me. It gives me a nice sense of place. I love the soft mosses and all the textures and contrast in that image. So, and that is by Ed Paniqua. And the last one here I picked this evening, I'm surprised this didn't come out with the ribbon. It's a very unusual composition. Nearly everyone, faced with this type of shot would probably take the whole character. I love the way the photographer is focused in on just the drum and the hands. Lovely shadows, lovely textures, lovely features in that. Beautiful shot. Wish I'd have got a ribbon. And that is also by Bill Woody. Anybody else?
Okay, Ed Paniqua will be also presenting a few awards of merit.
The first print that I have is by Bill Lindahl, and it is Sunset at Straw Lake. And I think what makes this print is it's the sky. It's all about the light in the sky. Perhaps it's a tad saturated, but it didn't really bother me that much. I thought it was kind of cool. The reflection and just the color of the sky really carried this one a long way, I thought. The next print is by Karen Frischman. It's entitled Mother Loves You. What I liked about this picture is the composition was nice, but anytime you get interaction like this between animals, it seems to have a lot more interest than just a standing portrait. And between the two zebra, I think it was really kind of touching. The pose, good capture. And lastly, this is Spoonbill in Flight by Bill Welch. Another one of his fantastic bird images. Everything is super tack, sharp, saturated. It's just a really nice print.